how does the rest of me get tan? But this still looks like I'm from Ethiopia. Shows you the stress I've been under. Ah, I don't even know if anybody will come in or not, but I say fuck it. I haven't been live in a while, so I thought I would. It is so hot out today. I hate summer. This particular summer, especially. Feel like I'm in a good period though. I shouldn't even say that. As soon as you say some shit like that, shit pops off and it gets really bad again. But with this, when I tell you this year's been hell, from February on, there were just incidents after incidents of just, oh my god, like unbelievable crap. Be nice if I had a family that contacted me every now and then. You know, I don't know, a brother or something. But he's busy dealing, with Daffodil, the psychic psycho witch. So let him slide, I guess. Oh, I'm so tired. And I don't know why. I've had weird intermittent sleep. This whole weekend's been really strange. My sleep pattern this weekend, I mean, I'm grateful for any sleep. Don't get me wrong. I've been through that period where that insomnia thing for 4 days was the worst fucking thing that's ever happened to me in my life. One of the worst. That was insane. I would never wish that on anybody. So I am grateful for any sleep I get, but it's just been this weird thing where like I will sleep 2 hours and then I will be awake and then, doing shit or whatever like that. And then like I guess I've been awake way too long. So then it's like 12 hours, but I only slept two. So I'll sleep. I've been like napping. I needed to just sleep. Cause I got up like 4 this morning and I'm like, had a good sleep yesterday. I thought. I mean, it was off because my schedule's been all fucking off. But I slept for like 3-ish. No, that's not right. 4-ish to like 9 p.m. And I'm like, I'm good for a while. I'll take a 2-hour nap towards the morning. It did. I fucking woke up. I was so tired. So tired. I felt like I'd done heroin. And I've never done heroin. So I don't know how I know I would feel like that. But I swear to God, I was like nodding out with nothing. If you saw me, you would think I was on something back then. This morning. I was literally at my Starbucks hotel. I was like, take a shower. You wake up. It'll be better. I was doing, what's it? The San Francisco fentanyl dip. And I didn't know I was so fucking tired. I'm like, I didn't go run a marathon or anything. I made the mistake yesterday of reading. Wow, there's a lot of people in there. Hey guys, what are you doing? One of my. This is another reason why I hate Facebook. In case you ever ask me, I saw an old like somebody from my grammar school, and I don't like to keep up with anybody, but somebody had sent me something on them, and I just read their bio, and it's like I get it. There are people who have lived life, like lived, laughed, loved, lived life, big time. I looked at this guy's bio, and I'm like, well, I spent most of my 20s biking around Europe. He did some kind of marathon where he did the entire UK in like, I don't know, 2 days on a bicycle. Then he was talking about, his visits to Turks and Caicos. Now he has a little home there and he started a side business. I'm a loser. I get it. I get it. Stop rubbing it in my fucking face. That's why I hate social media. Reminds me of a fucking loser you are. I'm raising my family. My family who loves me so much. We're gonna post this little picture up of our cute kids. I hope I can't say shit. Jules, babe, it's been a while. I hate those people with those fucking friendly family photos. I can't stand them. Because the husband beats his wife as soon as that photo is done. Alright, smile. Everybody smile. Fuck is my meatloaf. fucking, I told you, you ruin everything. These kids cry one more goddamn time, I'm gonna smother them. I'm gonna do a Chris Watts on their ass. Oh man, remember that guy? If you're British, you probably don't know. Chris Watts was the guy over here who probably was one of the dumbest killers I've ever seen in my entire life. First of all, killed his family, killed his wife, killed his kids. Horrible human being. They should cut his dick off. Okay, I smile. Oh, that's what I said. I'm mad at him, I'm telling you. But good looking dude killed his family and had the nerve to go on TV being like, oh, I hope they come home. I love those people. I really love those people. Yeah, yeah. Did you see this little video? Remember that shit? I watch that video over and over sometimes because I know I will never understand because I'm not that psychotic what goes through your head. But I would think that if you have the inclination to at least hide a body, you're crazy, but you're methodical. To come home and smile, not have, he didn't even walk into the kitchen, put some Visine in his eyes or something, be like, this is my kids and wife. I want to know where they are. I didn't kill them, I swear. But I didn't, he was like, yeah, you know, I mean, I hope she comes home. Do I have a message for them? Yeah, I hope they come home. And you can't tell me that bitch wasn't involved. His little side piece, man, her acting was so bad for me. I saw her. He had a side piece. He was cheating on his, I guess she was pregnant wife at the time, and his two kids with this. First of all, if you're gonna cheat up. What are you doing? That bitch was ugly. She was a ugly ass bitch. She fucking looked like she had Down syndrome mixed with an extra chromosome. I mean, there was something wrong with that whore. I can't stand her. Hey, how you doing? We're talking about the Chris Watts case. I'm riffing here. But his little side piece, when they interviewed her about and told her that he like killed his wife and kids for them and everything like that, the acting for me was so bad. I'm like, you knew, bitch. This bitch knew. This bitch, because she's like, oh my god, no. Don't tell me that. Oh, what has he done? I cannot believe that he has done thus. He has slandered and slewed his family. Oh, what was he thinking? She was not acting normal. I'm gonna put a thing out there, and I'm sure other people have said it before, is that bitch knew. She knew. She knew. That slut knew. And what kind of nasty whore are you anyway? Shacking up with the dude if he's cheating on his wife, stupid, he's gonna cheat on you too eventually. You are not special. So you're already not a good person. I don't care if people put their dick wherever they want to. If you have an open relationship, say, okay, I'm gonna have an open relationship. I can't keep my dick in my pants. Be honest about it. That's it. These people are crazy. Hey, how you doing? Hey, it's a free country, so what you want? Oh. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a troll comment of some kind. You're Mexican? And what do you want me to do with that information exactly? Welcome you? I'm part. I'm part SA, so I can say that. She knew he was married. What a dude to aim for. Wants to cheat on. Just a dumb bitch. Just dumb. Your whole relationship based on a freaking lie. Like he came to you, you knew. Well, I knew he was married and everything, but I just thought he was a good person. So, the stupidity of people just gets me. I really honestly believe people are getting dumber and dumber. And people have been saying this forever, but I'm sorry, I just do. Don't. You had to bring up the crazy neighbor. How are things going with her? Intermittent. Again, I'm starting to wonder how crazy she really is because her son, who she's always bitching about, was here the other day, right? He was out front. First of all, he's kind of, I'm starting to think a little bit woohoo too. Well dressed, good looking guy put together. I mean, he had the new Nikes, everything on. He was standing in my walkway though, waiting for his crazy lady mom. And I'm like, I'm walking in my walkway looking, I'm like, are you going to get the fuck out of the way or are we going to kiss? What's going on here? And then I see she pulls up and he goes out and texts her. All of a sudden, her signs are down. All of a sudden, she's not chasing me into the parking lot saying that I'm stalking is illegal and mashed potatoes cause cancer and, marshmallows. She's going to stick 4 of them up my ass and then call me Shirley Temple. I don't know. How old am I? Old. I'm ancient. I'm a rapper. You don't want to know how old I am, boy. It's going to be a silly stream. I'm sorry. Look like I'm wearing a yarmulke. I'm converting. I'm old. I'm old. Way too old for you. Trust me on this. It's because you have to like you first. Is this the Hallmark Channel? What are we doing? I'm teasing you guys, but seriously. I love people that say that stuff. It is true, but it is funny to hear. You have to love you. You have to find your inner child and deal with things from your childhood. My inner child. I wouldn't want to find my... Do you know my inner child, what he was doing? My inner child was setting cardboard boxes on fire in an alley. That was what my child was doing. My child was egging people waiting on a train platform from across the street from my friend's high-rise building. That was what my child was doing. I don't have much to say to that little son of a bitch. He's an asshole. My child was little. My friend said something to me the other day, and the comparison has been made before, but I can no longer deny. I was Cartman without the weight issue from South Park. And I've been teased about it for years and everything like that, but I swear to you, without exaggeration, that's exactly how I talked at 8 and 9 and 10. Oh, man. You remember that thing? Oh, God, man, you're old school. You remember the whole Scientology thing. And they almost got me. My girlfriend told me, there's a teen quiz filled out. Can you go pick up the results of this weird place where these zombie people are going to meet you at the door and tell you that there's a bunch of stuff wrong with you and they know where the closest ATM is and can you get $200? Dude, it was so creepy. I've never been so creeped out by a bunch of people in my life. Again, this is the problem with Scientology. They need good public relations. They have whoever's doing the public relations is shit. It's dog shit. I could run. Hey, I will pretend to be a Scientologist. David Miscavige or whoever. Hire me. I will. Yeah, I'm all for the ships. And L. Ron Hubbard was God. Sure. But I could tell you not to run it. I'd be like, stop fucking freaking out every time somebody criticizes you. Number one, because you look crazy. You're not helping your cause. Anytime somebody brings up something negative, you're like, well, you're a religious bigot, and I can't stand you. And why are you looking at me like that? And I know the history of psychiatry. Okay, we're going to dial back to crazy. We're just going to be like, I have my own religious beliefs. That's how it is. We're going to do that. We're not normal, all right? So we can fool them into giving us money. It's not a religious deduction. Just stop saying that. Let's stop lying because the IRS eventually will catch up. I know you used to be able to blackmail people, but now everything's on the internet anyway. Your orgs are all empty and shit like that. Trust me on this. Let's just get them back in. Let's just promise them a free buffet. I don't know. We'll do something. We'll have Pancake Tuesdays for Scientologists, for, potential recruits. Oh, easy. First off, we're not going to have children working on ships. And where are our ships going? They have ships. Why the fuck do they have ships? Where are they going to? What is there? When you are on a ship, either you are a drunk old lady looking to play bingo and drink way too many margaritas and live in this fucking moving mall for a couple weeks, or you're going to catch something or deliver goods. They drift around in ships. Like these are grown-ups playing pretend. I'm the captain and we are going to go sail for all... What the fuck are you talking about? Are we going to play hide and seek next? Let's do that. That's more fun than this. Ugh. I would throw them all off the fucking ship. I said, first of all, we're getting rid of the ship because it's stupid. You all making yourselves look dumb. The dummy ass uniforms you're doing, you are not military. Let's stop that crap. All right? It's lesson number one. Number two, let's get rid of the leader because he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and he probably killed his wife. All right? We're done. Leah Remini's been fucking spilling shit all we can. Let's stop. Secondly, we're going to let gays in here because we already got them. I love that these actors who are in that group will still go on a show that has gay characters and everything when their religion firmly is against it. You know, never mind John Travolta and all that shit. Come on. To not go live. Why? I just felt like it. Would you let Tom Cruise stay? Or we would have to talk. Me and Mr. Cruz would have a little fucking chit chat. I'd be like, listen, get off the wood. You're not Jesus. Let's stop this shit right now. All right? I know you like to go fly airplanes and do all that. It's cute and all like that. You're annoying as fuck. You are annoying as fuck. You're not that great of an actor either. I hate to break it to you, but you are one of the most annoying people I've ever seen in my entire life. Stop it. Stop fighting with people on broadcasts like Matt Lauer and shit like that. If they say something you don't like, brush it off. That's how you do. You got the money. You have the slave people tending to your yard. What more do you want? Shut up. And I hate to break it to you, you're not the biggest star in the world anymore. The 80s and 90s are over. You know, I do take that though. Like with the Tom Cruise thing, I used to really think he was gay. Honestly, I actually don't anymore. John Travolta, I mean, come on. I really don't think he is. I think he's just got the short guy syndrome. You know, I think he just overcompensates in every way because he's a short dude. Every short dude I've ever known, I'm talking like 5'4", whatever, and under. He says like 5'9". My asshole, you're 5'9". There's no way you're 5'9". But I think that's what he claims, or 5'6" even. No, you're not. You're almost a midget. No, I haven't. Is this something I should be concerned about? You're sounding cryptic. So so just your vehicle to get to work. Oh, you just got a new job, and I literally felt. Don't even get me started with car stuff. I'm going through so much right now and transitioning to so much stuff that I literally almost am ready to just lose my car. I'm almost ready to. I'm almost ready to be like, I'm fucking done. I'm not paying anymore. Boot it. I would almost be relief. Hmm. So no one helped me, and then I had to go around. A car, I made a big mistake. I leased, which was great. People who say you shouldn't lease are stupid. People who say you should, well, you never really own it. That's the point. You're always able to walk away, and they have to pay for 99% of like the stuff that goes wrong with it. So that the maintenance and all that shit isn't on you. It's just for you to get to the dealership to do the maintenance. I got to the point where I was convinced by so many other people, and you even hear financial people say, just never lease, never lease. My lease ended. I'm like, I still need a car. The payment went up, and I thoroughly regret it. I completely regret it. Completely. I did the same thing. I signed my soul away, and I regret it. If I can ever pay this car off, I will never buy another car again. I will lease because I know then if shit goes south at 2 year point or 1 year, whatever the lease is, I can walk the fuck away. These vampires have you, all right? And boy, they make it sweet too when you first start. See, when you first lease over here, at least in America and shit like that, man, they treat you like royalty when you first lease. Your first or the first time you lease or when you release and shit like that, they even give you the city sticker. They pay for that shit. They give it to you right there. They print it. It's great. It's the best thing ever. Mm. I just got a brand new 2025 vehicle. I feel like I sounded you did. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the fucking club. And I see now, if I didn't need it for dashing, I understand now why. I mean, it still would be a pain in the ass, but like, I understand why people don't own a car. I get it. With fucking Uber and everything else, there's still times where just because of the locale that I'm in, it would be hard to get to certain areas and shit like that because it'd be a little hard to get one. But I don't know. It's such a scam, man. Such a scam. And I still have relatively low miles on mine. Like pretty. I think I'm only 20. I know I have under 26,000 miles, and I've had it since November of 21. New, because it was a lease. You get them new. That's the other good thing about a lease, is that it's a new car every time you get it. There are like no miles on the car. So if you renew it 2 years, you don't get that same car. You get the newer or better version of it. It's not gonna be yours, but it's not gonna be yours forever. To me, it's the same thing when people buy a house. I don't ever want to own a house. Ever. Ever. The shit that I know people who own a home, what they go through, they might as well pay rent. Pipes break, all this other shit breaks. You call a landlord when you rent. Hey, there's some shit that's gonna cost you a lot of money going on. Yeah, I don't know what it is either. Your problem, not mine. Okay, yeah, you show up when you need to. A house, you're screwed. It's you. It's you. If my AC heat unit goes, not my problem. Nothing to do with me. Nothing I don't pay, not a dollar's gonna come out of my pocket for that. People with homes, I hear horror stories all the fucking time. Mm. I will look at your emails pretty soon. I have not. My emails have been all divided up, and obviously a lot of stuff's been going on. You know it personally. That Suxy Monkey, everybody. He's retitled himself Mellow Fellow. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like this has been a particularly bad year for almost everybody I know. I've just been going through like shit for the past 3 or 4 months, like nonstop. Like it's just never ending. And I mean, Steve's got his own things going on. A bunch of people do. Hey, how you doing? Bright, bright. That movie. Man, I don't think I've seen it. I saw Sinners. I thought that was one of the best movies I've seen, and usually I don't fall for, the popular opinion or whatever like that. And I wasn't planning on watching it. I have a weird thing with films as far as I don't like films set, and I don't know why, before like the 50s or whatever. When it's like Wild Westy and the 20s and 30s, I don't care. I don't care how good the movie supposedly is. It's something about it like it's just like that's why I never liked westerns. I don't care how great the western is. I'm not interested. So it looked kind of old timey to me. I didn't know it was about what it was about. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but I think that's the best way to see it, and it was an amazing movie. Oh no, you're fine. But I had 40 miles. I just 200 miles on it. No, you're still good then. At least with you, with what you got now, you're so low in miles, you're not gonna have major repairs for a while. I don't think at all. So yeah, keep the mileage low. Do what you can do, and man, the amount of people who don't keep up with their oil changes, you got to do that. That saved me so much. Even when I had beaters, like make sure you do that 3 month, or if it's a new car, it's like only twice a year. But make sure you follow that, because if you do, so many people skip that shit. And if you can afford to be rich and just skip it and say fuck it, I'll get another car, go for it. But I mean, that's kind of how it happened to somebody I didn't know who was very close to me. It just I kept telling this person, you need to change the oil. You need to change the oil, and he didn't change the oil. He would never change the oil, and it got to the point where they changed it maybe once a year, and it was a beater, and old. And I was like, this is gonna fuck your car up, and it did. specific past. I can't explain it. It's weird. Yes. Not in the past, like, how do I explain this? If it's, I don't know what it is. Definitely anything in the 1800s, I don't care. I don't care. It's too old timey for me. I don't give a shit. I don't get. There's something that just it doesn't resonate with me, and it just I don't know. Maybe because I'm not used to that time. Like of course 40s, 50s, 60s things set like that fine, but when it gets like the movie is set, let's say in 1900 or below, there's something in my brain where I'm just not interested in seeing it. I'm not. I've watched some or tried to. I am bored. I am just bored. I don't get what it is. Maybe it's some psychological thing. I don't know. But and I'm not saying there aren't great movies. I mean, I've heard people talk about Unforgiven and all that stuff. But see, that's a whole genre in itself. I just hate. I can't stand westerns. I never got them. I think for that one though, there might be a reason because my dad used to love to hog the TV. I mean, he was came man of the house, so he could, and he all he watches westerns. So I think maybe I had some kind of resentment, like I'm never gonna watch westerns because I'm gonna watch. I always want to watch horror movies. He hated them. With modern day teens. See, well, that's the thing, you know. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to see movies with modern day teens because I'm a horror fan, so I love that, and you're gonna get a lot of dumb teens. They need to stop being so stupid, though. I mean, you would think after how many years of slasher films now that we would stop to trip and fall every 5 seconds. That's getting a little tired, you know. I don't know about you. I'm not a great runner by any means. I've jogged and stuff, but I guarantee you, I'm not going to fall 80 times if a killer is chasing me with a machete and start to cry. No, I don't watch westerns. I'm telling, I can't stand them. Is that the one where he killed somebody? Is that the one that is that the one where he like shot that lady in the head or some shit? I forgot what it was. I shouldn't laugh about it, but I am shocked if they released that movie. They did. Bad taste, I think. I think you're Alec Baldwin or whoever. It's time to move on. It's time to get another movie. It's time to, what, something bad happened here. I mean, it wasn't like people were anticipating it, like something like The Crow, where that unfortunate thing happened with Brandon Lee and all that. And so they kind of had to, they were already halfway through it, and it was a big marketing thing behind it. Nobody was looking for this movie. It could have been just canned. To finish it, it's not horrible, it's just not great. I mean, why would you want to finish it at that point? I don't know about you, but if I killed somebody, if I was on that set, I don't think I'd want to finish that film. I, I don't know, because that's all that movie's ever going to be known for. And I think it's somewhere where people are so care so much in Hollywood about their career and their how they look at things and shit like that. You don't want to be associated with that film. I think so too. I think it should have been scrapped. I think it's just tasteless. Look at me calling something tasteless. I mean, I don't know. It just seems fucking stupid to me. Can we talk about these other movies too? I mean, when is the Oscars and the Emmys going to realize we don't give a shit about the movies they nominate? When are they ever going to realize that we are not in that bubble? That we don't want to see two lesbians drinking a cup of coffee in black and white, speaking German, and one has a nervous breakdown, automatic Academy Award nominee. Like I don't watch any of those fucking movies. The last one I can think of was Parasite. That was the last time they got it halfway right. But I mean, every year, like 10, 20 movies are made for the Oscars where Glenn Close or Meryl Streep speaks in a weird accent and somebody's baby gets lost and they have an emotional scene where they get really mad or they have a nervous breakdown. And that's going to be like, oh. Nobody see most of these movies every year that are nominated. Four of them, I guarantee you, have never heard of. Never heard of. I remember one year there was what was it? The Billboard movie. What the fuck was the name of that? Four Billboards or something, or some kind of billboard. I was like, okay, it's about billboards. I'm not watching. I don't even know what this is. I had no idea what the movie. I still don't care. Don't give a shit. Well, Parasite I saw like when it was like a buzz movie. Like I heard about it just like hit select cities. being in Chicago at the time, of course, we got it too. So it was Chicago, New York, LA, a couple of us, maybe DC. And it wasn't even considered that it was going to be something like that. I don't think it was made thinking that. Three billboards, is that the one? Who gives a flying shit? Like, I'm just like, what is it about? She puts billboards up because she's concerned about. Yeah, okay, next. I'd rather jack off to porn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know people love that type of shit, but I'm just like, you know, I don't know. Lady Bird, never watched it. Don't plan it. Don't care. It's another one of those where I kept hearing Oscar worthy. It's being nominated for Oscar. It means I don't want to watch it. I'm not interested. I can name better movies about grief. Hereditary. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's another thing. The ones they choose to ignore because of the genre of film just shows me how classless and stupid. And nobody watches your show anymore. I hate to break it to you. But the reason the Oscars used to get any views whatsoever, the reasons the Emmys did, and I've said this 1,000 times, there used to be 4 channels available in your prime. 70s, 80s, maybe even early, well, not the 90s so much. But that was it. People didn't have a lot to choose from unless they paid for cable, which was outrageous back then, prices. So, of course, they would leave that on for Grandma to stare at while she pissed herself and they went and did what they wanted to do. I mean, Jesus. I watched Bring Her Back, which is a horror movie by the people who made the movie Talk to Me. I thought that was great. Well, it wasn't the best, but it was really good. And the girl who was the actual blind girl, she was actually blind, who was one of the stars of the film, excellent. So I was like, I mean, I don't think maybe this is a hot take, but I didn't think Talk to Me was that great. Everybody was like, oh, this is the new, this is a scary movie. This is a new one. It's woo, it's a new. I don't know. I didn't think it was that wonderful. I love me good stupid movies though. I love drama surrounding movies. All that shit with Blake Lively being a raging bitch. Gee, Ryan Reynolds, who's the king of narcissism, is married to a raging twat. Who would have thought? But when she was making fun of that woman, when her and Parker Posey, who I expected better from, because you were a little indie bitch nobody heard of. That's the only way you came out of the 90s, was these little cutesy indie movies you did. All right? You're there sitting with Blake Lively, who is known and announced she was pregnant, and you look at someone who can't have kids. I think she had something physically wrong with her. All this reporter said to her was, "Oh, congratulations on your baby. Congratulations on yours." And they proceeded to talk to each other and completely ignore this reporter. And to me, I will never watch another movie with that fucking Parker Posey bitch in it again, and I will never watch a movie with Blake Lively in it again. They're being rewarded for being assholes. Can't stand that bitch, Blake Lively. And Ryan fucking Reynolds, like again, another motherfucker who thinks he's hilarious. He thinks he's a comic. Dumb doesn't understand. Other people write your lines. They are the funny ones. You are not charming. You are not funny. You're annoying. I find him the most annoying human being on the planet. I can't stand his ass. The Deadpool thing, I don't give fucks about Deadpool. I'm not watching Deadpool because I can't stand him. You know, I never thought she was a twat like that. For her not to say or be afraid of this bitch and be like, you know what, we're ignoring this poor woman. You called her fat essentially, and I think it's something like the woman couldn't even have kids. Just be what I highly recommend anybody go watch Blake Lively like Mean Girl interview, and you will see what I'm talking about. And Parker Posey participated in that shit, and I'm like, you know what, you're a dirty bitch. You weren't like Ryan Reynolds' husband, I mean wife or anything like that. You were some little indie bitch with a weird face that people glommed onto, and you were kind of okay in what you did, but I mean, you didn't come from fucking money and shit. It's just ridiculous to me. Can't stand her ass. Can't stand that fucking Blake Lively bitch. Having people rewrite movies and shit. I asked my husband. My husband tweaked the script. Nobody asked him. It's not his script. Who are you fucking people? Shit. So dumb. So dumb. Blake Lively. Telling you, that's another bitch who's going to end her career. I think she already has. I don't think she's going to be in a lot of great movies now. These chicks don't get it. The guys too do it. But there's some people who just don't get they ruin their own careers by being an asshole. People don't like to watch a movie knowing that you're legitimately an asshole. And that's what that woman is. I think the Billboard's screener. Oh, Best in Show. I never saw that one. I saw a few of her movies. I saw Clock Watchers. I saw Party Girl because I used to play it all the time on HBO. Like, it was always on in the middle of the night. It was a Parker Posey movies were usually on between midnight and like 4 a.m. Always on like HBO or HBO 2 or something like that. So that's how I kind of came to know her. They would always play those weird movies. And let's be honest, not like she has a broad. She's a passable actress. I mean, she doesn't have a broad range. She's a quirky chick in every movie. It's what she is. She talks like that all the time, like a Valley girl. What do you mean? Except I guess she's got some new accent in this White Lotus show. Again, another thing. I've been too busy with other crap going on in my life to give two fucks about that show. I don't. I have no time. That's how you know you're getting older, and I don't know. You need to readjust your life. Like, not readjust, but like, I don't have time for a show. I have time enough for a show. I watch one show. It's Yellow Jackets religiously, not religiously, but because it only comes out every year, and it's like 8 episodes. I can handle that. I can keep up with that. You know what I mean? I will watch Stranger Things series finale because even though I haven't loved the past couple, like I have, you know what? It's the end of it. I am gonna want to see how it ends. You know, it's already past the point of like suspension of disbelief with me, but it is what it is. And Squid Games, I do want to finish that one out. I do think the second season has been good, and it's coming out this month. I think July, season 3. With my hands. What? Does your mom own that? I'm a dog guy. I hate cats. He knows that. Does someone take care of her cats when she's away? That's the beauty. You can leave cats for a while. I mean, I don't know, but I've never owned one, never will. I'm allergic to them on top of that. But shit. A cat will be fine if you leave it for alone for a week. That fucker's gonna survive. It'll go outside to the little kitty door, it'll kill a bird, wander around 80 neighborhoods. Where else? You can never let like a dog wander around. Like you could never let a dog wander like 6 blocks away and then it's just gonna come back to your house. Never could happen. A cat will, because cats they know where they're getting this. They're smart. Now they don't give a flying shit about you. If you are on fire in front of the cat's just gonna watch. It's that you've never seen. Prove me wrong. You've never seen a video where a cat's tried to alert somebody that somebody's dying. Dogs, plenty of times. Dogs will bark at a neighbor. The neighbors will follow them in their car to find something's going on. The cat's like, Anne. Yeah, I know it must be painful and all, but I am really, really needing a nap right now after that belly food of the yummy food you gave me. So yeah, I'm not doing shit. But watch you burn. Don't roast marshmallows on your ass. Am I a Christian? No. I don't really believe in organized religion. But I'm very spiritual. It stresses when she's left alone, but that's because I give her so much love. Yeah, but still, I'm telling you, if an intruder came in and put a knife in your fucking nutsack, that cat would just stare at you. I'm telling you. That cat would be like, A dog will freak out. A dog will either attack or try to get out. A cat, that's why I don't. Cats are selfish fuckers. I don't like cats. Miserable sons of bitches. I don't like them. I'm walking down the street, where you see a cat right there. Public domain. It's like 80 miles away from its home. It has the balls. It'll be like far away from him and nowhere near to. Boy, shim me, you little fucking furball. I'll make you boots in like 5 seconds. I promise. Shut the fuck up. This is you being an asshole. No, I'm really allergic. Like I can't be near them. There was a whole situation with one of my living situations where people promised cats would not be present and they lied, and it was not good. So yeah. Christian Eater. Who's horrible? Missing something. Who? Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Finally. Yeah, you talk about nightmare neighbors. He had a doozy. Well, you should be happy as hell then. Oh, she sounded like a raging twat. Oh my God, you're better than I am. I told you. I would have. The police would have been there so many times if that had been me. You have the patience of a saint. I would have been throwing feces, my own, at her. Don't fuck with me, lady. I'm not the one to do it. Ugh. Yeah, God, man, she was there forever, huh? I think she was there as long as I knew you. Yeah, I remember all that stuff. But I'm just saying, because no, no, I will participate in stupid shit. I will get out there with you if you're gonna act up. I mean, if it's on my property. If it's nowhere near my property, I don't give a fuck what you do. But don't come and start acting the ass and bitching to me about stupid shit. No. You have to draw a firm line in the sand that you are crazy and willing to throw your own excrement on them so they know not to fuck with you. All right. I just wanted to do a quick live. I just want to let everybody know I'm all right. I did put a video up recently, and I will be putting up more probably in a couple days because I got some shit to do. But I will be checking your email right now, and I will answer. Thanks for hanging out. Take care. Bye, guys.